Philadelphia is a big St. Patty's Day city.
Mm-hmm.
And Pittsburgh, actually Pittsburgh has more Irish people per capita than any other city, including Boston.
Really?
That's interesting.
They're number 5. Number 6 on the list, Tampa, Florida.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised San Antonio isn't on that list because they dye their entire Riverwalk green.
Well, and maybe that's where Mayor Buckhorn got it, but we dye our river downtown and it's also based on the number of Irish pubs.
Oh, we got a lot of them here, don't we?
We do have a lot of Irish pubs here, and you can find everybody tearing down those Irish pubs next Thursday for St. Patty's Day.
Do you remember the old Bennigan's on St. Patty's Day? What we used to do at Bennigan's?
Oh my gosh, we used to have concerts.
It got so out of control, I think that's why they're not around anymore.
Yeah.
We had too much fun.
Well, the problem was Bennigan's went broke paying for the damage we caused.
That's what it is.
Just beautiful weather. Nice and breezy and warm during the day in the 80s. It's going to continue like that with all the things that are going on in Tampa Bay. We have the Valspar golf tournament that starts today. Strawberry Festival continues on through the weekend. St. Pete Grand Prix is coming up this weekend. I mean, this place is really hopping. And you're seeing it on the roads out there. This morning, I came in earlier than normal because I thought they were going to be doing that paving construction on I-275 again. They weren't, but it didn't matter because the road looked like a rush hour, and this was at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, crazy. US 19 is like that, too.
Oh, it is. It's just amazing how many people are in town. Well, Nikki, you live up in that area. They're headed up to Copperhead so that they can watch them play golf.
That's what it is. Okay.
See, that's what you're having to deal with over there. And, of course, this weekend, it's really going to get crazy because it's time to change the time. We got to move into daylight savings time, and I'm like a whole bunch of folks that are growling about this, hoping that if they ever make a change, they need to put it one way or the other and leave it.
Yeah, just leave it where it's, all year long. We don't have to worry about changing time.
We change it for 3 or 4 months, and it's crazy because then you got to get used to it. Now, falling back and getting an extra hour of sleep is not so bad, but this one coming up on Saturday night just kills everybody that gets up early.
Right.
Because, it's already bad enough we wake up at 3:30.
Our weekend gets shortened.
Now we're getting up at 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
A lot of health problems happen as a result of this, too.
So I thought what I'd do is bring you out a little musical reminder here with a voice you'll find familiar and, it speaks for itself. Here we go.
Okay.
Come listen up, people. You'll soon pay the cost. You will change your clocks and an hour will be lost.
Sing it, Bobby.
You're gonna be late. Explain that to the boss.
Yeah.
And this thing is called daylight saving.
It stinks.
And the digital readouts will be flashing at you for the time.
It is a changing.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, not too long ago, probably 2 decades, we had an energy crisis, and we needed to save our energy. What? Put it one way or the other and leave it alone.
Yeah.
And something else Precision Garage Door does, and all year long, they help take the Mason Dixon Christmas Wish Fund, helping families that need a little help and a little breathing room. We pay it forward all year long. If you know of a family that needs some help from us, we're ready to help. Just send us an email, wish@christmaswishtampa.com. wish@christmaswishtampa.com. And we'll take that letter, we'll get with Precision Garage Door, and we'll give that family a little bit of breathing room. And when you need some breathing room when the garage door fails, you pick up the phone, call this number, 1-877-301-7474. They've got a live body 24 hours a day answering that phone, setting you up for same-day service, and they do not charge you extra if they got to come out on holidays, nights, or weekends. HurricaneGarageDoor.com is their website. HurricaneGarageDoor.com. That will get you to the best Precision Garage Door.
Q105 traffic.
Brought to you by UFit Health Clubs. I-4 traffic into downtown Tampa getting slower, but overall, so far, we're doing pretty good. Winter is almost over, and UFit Health Clubs wants to help you put a little spring in your step. Right now, you can join UFit for only $1 down and $10 per month. That's a small price for a whole lot of spring. Stop by your nearest UFit today. From the Geico Traffic Center, I'm Bobby Rich on Q105.
We're going to get educated. And this one I think you'll like because we all use our phones today, but it all got started on this date. Details on the way. Tampa Bay's Q105. Mason Dixon and the gang getting everybody up and ready to go. And oh, yeah, we let the music play. About an hour from now, we'll start 2 hours worth of it commercial-free for you to get the Workday Radio locked down for the rest of the day. And for those of you stuck out there with all our tourists that are down here trying to drive, you'll love it. So get ready. That's 7:20 with Name That Number One song.
You could really win big.
And at 8 o'clock, speaking of free money, I'll tell you when we're going to play the free money birthday game for the first time today. And speaking of birthdays, let's see who's on the birthday list today. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. There's a whole bunch of celebrities having birthdays that share it with you. I'll get to the biggest one in a couple of seconds here, but Olivia Wilde, you may remember her. She was Dr. 13 on the House TV show. Has been starring a lot of movies. Beautiful lady. She is 32 today. Carrie Underwood, another beautiful lady with a beautiful voice, is 33. Robin Thicke's 39th birthday is today. Understand he's going to steal his cake from Marvin Gaye's estate. Edie Brickell, what I am is what I is when what I is ain't what I used to be.
Or something like that.
Yeah, she's married to Paul Simon. She is 50 years old today. Sharon Stone is 58.
What?
Cross your legs. Tom Schultz, lead guitar player, keyboardist, and songwriter for Boston, is 69. And Dean Torrance, he is Dean of Jan and Dean. Okay. His birthday is today. He is 76 years old.
Okay.
And speaking of being 76 years old, the man who will be 76 today, actually 76 will be his birthday today.
Right.
Chuck Norris.
Uh-oh.
Chuck Norris's 76th birthday is today. Just remember, you're only as old as Chuck Norris will let you feel.
Right.
All right, let's get educated now. I got a couple of history things on this day, this very important day, March 10th in history. Nikki?
Here.
Bobby?
Here.
Andrew?
Here.
All right, my class is all in session. Let's go back to the 10th day of March in 1862 when our United States government issued a $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, you ready? $500 and $1,000 bill for paper money. They did not release the $1 bill until later on when the strip clubs opened.
Okay.
March 10th, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made his very first telephone call with the famous words, "Come here, Watson, I want you." You know, he really had a thing for Watson.
Right.
And the very first, on this date in 1948, March the 10th, the very first civilian to exceed the speed of sound did it. And it was Herbert H. Hoover. No, not the one who was president.
Oh, okay.
It took place at Edwards Air Force Base in California. And today it is regularly done if you try crossing the Howard Franklin Bridge other than drive times.
No kidding.
Someone will pass. I don't care how fast you're going across the Howard Franklin Bridge. Somebody will pass you. Does not matter how fast. Somebody will go past you.
Yeah, look in your rearview mirror. Here they come.
It's Mason. He's going to pass.
Mason.
Hey. Don't tell them that. 4:30 in the morning out there. They'll be waiting on me.
Well, they won't know what kind of car it is.
Yeah.
I'll try to drive something different every day so they can't keep up with me. We're going to keep up with that traffic with Bobby coming up in just a second. 6:48 now, Q105.
And you can share your journey to home ownership story with Navy Federal right now at NavyFederal.org/join the family for a chance to win. After all, home is where the heart is. Navy Federal is an equal housing lender, and Navy Federal is also financially solid and federally insured by the NCUA.
Q105 traffic.
Brought to you by Thomas's English Muffins. I-75 southbound Fowler to I-4. That's moving slow, and we've got an accident on Fletcher eastbound approaching I-75 right there at Morris Bridge Road. The best part of a Thomas's English Muffin is all the ways you can enjoy it. From a dab of butter, a drizzle of honey, or a cheesy egg sandwich, you can have yours any way you like and know it'll taste better on its nooks and crannies perfection. Thomas's English Muffins, breakfast like no other. From the Geico Traffic Center, I'm Bobby Rich on Q105.
6:53 coming up in a minute. One of Tampa Bay's favorites, knuckleheads in the news. I got a couple of them for you right after REO.
Heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around.
Tampa Bay's Q105, 6:58 with Mason and the gang getting ready for a big 7 o'clock hour. We start it in just a minute with our red, white, and blue moment of the morning to pay tribute to our men and women of the military. We do it every morning. We will do that. We'll have your wacky news of the morning, some crazy things that I think you'll get a kick out of. will name at number one for $300 worth of Florida lottery scratch-off tickets.
Could be a lot more than that.
Oh, listen, you could be a big winner with that one. $250,000 worth, as a matter of fact. And then at 7:35, we start our 2 hours commercial-free music. 8 o'clock, I'll tell you about the free money birthday game.
Okay.
But right now, I'm going to tell you about a couple of knuckleheads in the news. Y'all ready for some fun stuff?
We're ready.
Ready.
All right. Sometimes doting moms go a little bit overboard.
Right.
Prime example, two teenagers up in Pennsylvania broke up. Now, and it was the girl, I think, who broke up with the guy. So the guy's mom got so mad at this girl, she grabbed her son's phone, and you know what she found on her son's phone?
What?
A naked picture of the girl.
Uh-oh.
First of all, that should have been bad enough. She should have grabbed her son and taken his phone away from him, whipped his butt, and read the riot act to him.
Right.
But no, she qualifies for knuckleheads in the news.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, she did. She wanted to get even with the girl who broke up with her son. So she went online and posted the nude photos of the girl on Facebook.
Oh, no.
So guess what? She's now facing child pornography charges and will probably be arrested and will then be a perv and have that on her record from now on.
Yeah, she has to register as a sex offender now for being stupid.
Knuckleheads in the news. And two more real quick. Couple got mad at each other. Woman got mad, grabbed a knife, stabbed her husband. Now, the only reason we bring this up is because he's going to be okay.
Okay.
All right, so we won't go there. But she stabbed her husband, and then she turned around and felt so bad about it. She grabbed him up, put him in the car, and took off for the hospital. The only problem is they started arguing in the car, so she stabbed him again.
Oh, no.
Really?
But she did eventually get him to the hospital.
Yeah.
And as we said, he had surgery. He's going to be fine.
Oh,
I
good.
don't know about their relationship in the future, but he will be
Probably
fine.
not.
I think he needs to find somebody else.
I think
Me
you're right.
too.
I got you some news right now, and I've got our lady to give it to you. Miss Cruz, what's going on?
And the best news of the day is that Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back Doug Martin is staying with the team for the foreseeable future.
We love that.
Martin re-signed for the team under a 5-year, $35 million contract, and the new deal guarantees Martin at least $15 million. Right now it's 67 in Tampa and it's 68 in St. Petersburg.
And it's time to salute our men and women of the military. We honor them every morning since we have one of the largest military and certainly most important military bases in the world right here in Tampa Bay at MacDill. And so many military men and women. We let them know every morning they're in our thoughts and prayers to be safe. For those who are serving away, to come home soon. And for those who are here and have served, we thank you for your service with our Red, White, and Blue moment brought to you by our friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Thank you very much, Tampa Bay, for joining us every morning to salute our men and women of the military. Our best is for service.
WRBQ HD1 Tampa, a Beasley Media Group station from the weather-tight Windows Studios. Tampa Bay's hits of the 70s, 80s, and more.
Tampa Bay's Q105. Mason in the morning. Q105.
7:13, we've got things you'll like, some wacky news of the morning, some things to make you smile, some stories not fit to print. We'll do that in a minute. Plus, we've got name at number one and $300 worth of Florida lottery scratch-off tickets as the prize. All on the way.
Not your job.
So hang on.
I'm gonna come in there and slap you.
I wish you would. Come in here and go all kung fu on him sometime.
I might get in trouble.
This girl's got a, what is it? Is it an orange belt or a red belt? Which one have you got? It's not the black belt.
She's sitting down. I can't see what
My
color her
husband
belt
has
is.
3 black belts, which I can borrow anytime.
Oh.
How's that?
Okay. Bobby, you better behave yourself.
Slap me with a belt.
Because I got some stories not fit to print. Are y'all ready for some wacky news in the morning?
Oh, ready.
Ready.
All right, I got some good ones for you. For those of you who are fans of Sharknado, there's going to be a 4th movie.
Wow.
Yep, Sharknado number 4 is getting ready to come out this summer. It's going to feature Gary Busey.
Gary Busey?
Gary Busey. Now, it's not known at this point whether the shark will eat Busey or Busey will eat the shark.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not-
think Busey's going to eat the shark.
I think that whole thing has jumped the shark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. A woman was arrested for trying to sneak a 4-year-old girl in her carry-on bag on an Air France flight.
Oh.
I mean, I guess she realized that the $50 that they charge her for a carry-on bag was a lot less than buying another ticket, so that's what she tried to do.
Wow.
She's likely going to face jail time, and she is going to pay that $50 carry-on fee.
Oh, yeah.
And quarterback Brock Osweiler is going to leave the Denver Broncos. He was heir apparent after Peyton Manning said Omaha for the last time.
Yeah.
He said he has signed a big deal with the Houston Texans, and he is gone. Insiders say he left because he did not want to deal with the pressure of being the guy who had to replace Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. Plus, he said he had zero sexual chemistry with Papa John. So,
Come on.
Now, Mason Dixon presents Name That Number One.
all right, kiddies, I have your musical hint here. You need to listen carefully, hopefully to the song and not to Bobby, who's going to try to give you the title of the darn thing so everybody can win. Andrew, cut his mic off over there. All right, here we go.
Mother always told me, I be careful who you love.
Yeah, see, you're supposed to be careful what you do.
Mother always told me, I be careful who you love.
I can think of him dancing. How he dressed up. He never wore jeans. He would always
What? Stress.
Come on, Nikki, give us a phone number.
800-990-1047.
Tampa Bay is Q105. Miss Cruz, let's see if we got a winner for Name That Number One.
Hi there. Who is this?
This is Steve from Tampa.
Steve, what are you doing this morning?
I am at work with my work friends here, and
Ready
been
to
trying to call you guys all the time. Finally got through.
Well, are you
Yay.
going to share? You going to share your scratch-off tickets with your friends there?
I think so.
Ooh, you are a nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, I know all of you are waiting for this 2 hours of commercial-free music so you can get your work done, right?
Oh, yeah, every day.
All right, before we get it started, song was number one, 7 weeks, 1983. What is it?
Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Yes, sir.
prepare to moonwalk.
You and all your buddies there can start moonwalking. You have got $300 worth of Florida Lottery scratch-off tickets for this $250,000 cash fall game they have.
Awesome. Thank you.
And I got you a $50 gift card so you can go out to dinner and have some fun while you're celebrating your big win.
Perfect.
Thanks for listening at work. Tell everybody what radio station keeps you company all day long while you're working.
Q105.
Hang on just a second. Andrew will be right back. Get all your information from you. And the man right across the way that's running the camera with us, Art Vuolo, he's been filming the morning show this morning. He has an amazing library of probably every morning show around the country, the legends in radio and everything else throughout the years. And Art, how can people go online and find some of your stuff?
We do have the legends, and we're making an exception this morning, Mason, by doing you.
You know, you should have been that funny on the radio. You might still be doing disc jockey work.
I remember saying, I'm going to go shoot Mason Dixon, and somebody said, somebody's got to. And then I remember I said, did I ever do you?
Don't go there.
Differently.
Don't go there. No, don't do that.
It's a family show.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
No, I've been doing this since 1979, a long time, and I have a website, and you can go to it and see all the DJs and stuff, or you just put my name into YouTube, you'll find tons of this stuff.
And if you would like to see, I wonder about whatever happened to that old disc jockey, like the Mojo Man who used to work up in Chattanooga, or somebody else that was in Pittsburgh or Cleveland or Detroit or wherever, L.A. He, in fact, when the legendary Charlie Tuna from L.A. passed away a few weeks ago, he has an amazing tribute to Charlie Tuna that is on the web. So check it out, Art Vuolo, VUOLO.com. Check out all the things that he has there. And thank you for coming in and letting us be a part of your Legends series here.
And you know what? This is going into the Museum of Broadcast Communications in Chicago in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Wow.
God bless you.
And we might be related because you're from Detroit, right?
I live there now.
I was born in Detroit, but when I was like 2.5 years old, I told my parents to get out of there and move to Florida.
Hey, Detroit's coming back.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
It's a beautiful place.
Stop it.
Thanks for coming in. Let us be in a part of history with you this morning. And we've got our 2 hours of commercial-free music ready to roll right after this. God bless you, brother. Be safe.